Okay, gang, you saw the title. It's titled Grumpy 16 Horse. It's a good reason for this being named the Grumpy 16 Horse. It's been dropped and bashed, tattered and torn, does not run worth a crap, carburetor leaks like a sieve, and I've even got the fuel shut off. But we're going to start it as is, then we're going to do a walk around on it, if it'll start, that is. I'm going to go ahead and check, make sure I've got a good spark. I just plucked it out from underneath my workbench, or my chainsaw bench rather. And I had it running once before, but it really did not like running at all. That plug. It's going to be an ugly one. Get a better plug. We'll crank it, see what we've got as far as spark goes. Should have good spark. I don't even know what kind of compression this thing has. But this one does have a solenoid. I mean, this is the way it came. Absolutely complete. Had everything on it. So that's at least good. Let's see if we got spark. Contact. Yep. Nice good spark. Let's throw the compression tester on, see what we've got. This is the one, yeah, I already said, this is the one that was under the bench. Get that out of the way. I don't want it to spark anywhere. All that raw gas. Tight. Okay, let's see what kind of compression we got. Compression's actually not too bad. It's at 85, which would make it roughly 130, but it's been sitting. Typically you'll do 2 compression tests, one after you've got it running. Put the compression tester on, everything will swell up. You'll get a little better compression reading after that. But anyway, let's throw the spark plug in, see if this engine is going to behave and come to life. And when I say it runs like crap, I'm not exaggerating. Choke. And if I remember right, I've got to give this thing throttle in order for it to start. But we'll see. Let me stand over here. Let me also make sure I'm recording. I'm recording. Okay. This is really not a happy engine. Got a points eliminator on it. Got a good spark. It does start and run, but if I remember, I've got to fiddle with it to keep it running. Here we go. Okay, and that is with this idle screw turned about as far down as it'll go. Idle set screw. Carburetor needs some work obviously because it leaks out of the fuel bowl. But now I'm going to show you some of the fun stuff with this motor. And you guys might have noticed, it sounds okay. It sounds alright. What's grumpy about it is just that it's been beat up, battered, and abused. I'll be pulling the head, putting a new head gasket on, cleaning it up, doing the same thing I do with all the rest of them. I'll also go through the carburetor and rebuild the carburetor and see if I can't salvage the points. As you can see here, points wire's just been flat out cut off of here, and then, sorry, been flat out cut off of here and just hardwired in. But there's something missing here. This side cover is supposed to have a grease seal or an oil seal, so there's no oil seal there. It's got a Holy muffler, but it is the most complete that I've ever received. You also see right here it has an internal alternator. This is where the fuse block would go, and then you've got a pigtail here that would connect. I don't know how well you can see that here and here. So it does have an alternator on it, and it was a ring gear, but let me get these cables off of here. You can see it's been hacked. It's just in need of a little bit of love. So what I'm going to do off camera is run it up to temp a bit, and then see again what my compression is. Mind you, the compression release got to increase about 30 psi, but we'll see. So you guys hang on. I'll be right back. Okay, gang, well, the compression came up to 95, so that's not too bad. But I just got a call, and I've got to run, and I can't finish this up today. I can't tear into it, pull the tins off, and go through everything. I mean, I had a carburetor sitting here ready to throw on that I know is good. I was going to do some work to it, but I got to take care of this call. Got to run. I'll give you the numbers off this engine. It's 32 cubic inch, makes it a 16 horse. So it's 326437. Type is a 0252-01. Made in 1977 on November the 28th in factory and assembly line 1. And now you guys know what all those numbers mean, because before I posted this one, I posted how to decipher the codes on these engines, and also the torque specs and everything, where I got my torque specs from. So hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it's short, at least you saw it run. This was number 8, the 8th that was sitting under the bench, poor forlorn thing that's needing some attention. I disconnected the fuel line quite some time ago, and it's still just leaking like a sieve. So my guess is, you know, the carburetor is just one of the biggest issues that's going on with it. When I pull the tins off, I'll know if I've got a blown head gasket or not. I see a little bit of evidence here where I might have, and this is typically where they blow, is up over here on this corner. It's where most of the compression's coming in at, and I don't know why, but they just always seem to blow back over here in this corner. But we'll pop this carburetor off, see if we can't get it apart. If no one has jacked with the emulsion tube, which would be the jet, and I can get it apart, then I can go ahead and get it rebuilt. May have a bad float in it for all we know. But we do have, as I said, I knew this one ran, just doesn't run well, and it's not happy about it when it runs. So we've got to get the seal replaced on the side cover over there, and take care of the carburation issues. And I'm going to give these points a fighting chance, pull that Nova 2 off of there. And for anybody who's wanting to convert over to electronic ignition, very simple. Go to eBay, type in Nova 2 points eliminator. This will show up. It's just that easy. I've had a lot of people ask me, can I have a link to where you get it? Well, it's just that easy. Go to eBay, in the search line, type in Nova, N-O-V-A, like the Chevy Nova, and then capital I, or the number 2. Either way, and then points eliminator, and it will show up. They use these things on dirt bikes. I mean, they're used on all kinds of things. Mainly single cylinders, but they're used on just all kinds of things. So there you go, that's it. We have boosted the 7-minute video up to a 10-minute, so you guys have got a little bit of viewing time there. And again, please smash that like button. It really helps me out. I had one of my viewers say, hey, don't feel bad about asking us to smash it. A lot of us don't know that that helps you and helps your channel to grow so that you can provide more content and better content. Well, it does. And I know I'm beating a dead dog, but I just wanted to explain to you guys, I'm certainly not being greedy, because everything that comes out of my YouTube channel goes right back into my YouTube channel. It helps me provide better content for you guys. So that's it. I know you guys are tired of sitting here looking at this ugly old 16 horse, so we'll call it quits, and we'll see you on the next one. It's Zippo later. I'm out.